Okay, we have some new news on Giants running back Saquon Barkley. Before we do get into this one, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and leave a like, go ahead, comment, go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you love Giants content. But we have to get into this news on Saquon. So per Kim Jones Sports, she says, I'm told Saquon Barkley will not be signing the franchise tag and therefore will not be eligible to participate when the New York Giants offseason program begins Monday. So, it's not a shocker. This should not be a shocker to anyone. We knew that Saquon Barkley, Joe Schoen even said it himself, that he was not happy about being placed on the franchise tag. When the Giants got the deal done with Daniel Jones, right after the news dropped, we got news that the Giants were placing the franchise tag on Saquon Barkley. That was the most important thing about the Jones deal, is getting that deal done so the Giants could throw the tag on Saquon Barkley. And, you know, if the Giants did get a deal done with Jones, then we would have placed a franchise tag on Daniel Jones, and then Saquon Barkley would have walked into free agency. So, best case scenario happened there. You got a deal done with Jones, and you were able to bring back Saquon Barkley on the franchise tag. Now, this gives us until July 17th to get an extension done, or Saquon Barkley will play on the franchise tag for the 2023 NFL season. Again, this isn't a shocker to me. This should not be a shocker to y'all either. We knew that Giants, you know, they were fine with playing Saquon Barkley on that $10 million price tag. They were fine with that. And we knew that Saquon Barkley, Joe Schoen said himself, they were not happy. You know, Saquon wasn't happy being on the franchise tag. He doesn't have, you know, security. He doesn't have insurance after this season. He's not on a long-term deal right now. But when it's all said and done, I do think the Giants and Saquon Barkley are going to be in the middle on the deal. I really do. Saquon Barkley was seen at Arizona or in Arizona with Daniel Jones, Darren Waller, Isaiah Hodgins, Sterling Shepard. The whole gang was there. He was there. So if Saquon Barkley was going to hold out on the franchise tag or something like that, I don't think he would have been there working out with him. I really don't. If Saquon Barkley didn't want to be a Giant anymore, I really doubt he would have been working out and catching passes from Daniel Jones, okay? I really, really doubt it. So if you're worried that, you know, Saquon's not going to be here, you know, after this season, again, there's a chance. I'm not going to say he's 100% going to be back here, but I do think he is going to be back here. I really do. We've seen this happen before. I don't think this is going to get to a point where he's holding out. I hope not. I really, really don't. And I do think the Giants want to get a deal done. But if they don't want to give Saquon Barkley the price tag that he thinks he's worth, then they won't do it. They won't do it. Joe Schoen is fine. The Giants are fine with him playing on the franchise tag. They aren't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like we just placed the franchise tag on a quarterback, because the quarterback franchise tag is way more money. It costs us way more. Right now, we got Saquon Barkley on a $10 million deal right now, basically. And that is great value for the New York Giants. It's great value for the New York Giants. And when we look at, you know, everything that's transpired to now, Saquon Barkley's agent really did him dirty. The Giants had a deal on the table at the bye week that would have been a great deal for Saquon. He declines it. Then we go into free agency. He said, I'm going to go into free agency, see what I can get. Then you look at what transpired with the running back market. You look at that and you say, damn, Saquon, what the hell were y'all doing at the bye week? What the hell were y'all doing? Some of the best running backs on the market didn't get the money that we thought they were going to get. Jamal Williams, the leading touchdown rusher from this past season, got, I think, $6 million. $6 million annually. $6 million. The guy who had the most rushing touchdowns got $6 million on the open market with the New Orleans Saints. So just take that for a grant. Just take that and look at what the Giants are doing with Saquon Barkley. The Giants understand Saquon Barkley is a great player. I'm pretty sure the Giants want Saquon Barkley back. I'm pretty sure they want him on a long-term deal. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't have placed a franchise tag on him. They wouldn't have did it at all. They didn't want Saquon Barkley back as a Giant. They wouldn't have brought him back on a franchise tag. They wouldn't have. But they also understand they aren't going to overpay. And that's one thing I can respect about Joe Schoen. He is not going to overpay for anybody. He's not. You can call the Daniel Jones contract an overpay, even though it isn't. It's not. If you really look at everything, it's not. You're really a casual if you're saying that. Joe Schoen, you look at the OBJ contract. He got $18 million, $15 million guaranteed. We know for a fact Joe Schoen wasn't going nowhere near that price tag. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Hell, we can look at the Giants are interested in Jerry Jeudy. Every time we hear about Jerry Jeudy possibly getting traded, the Giants were a name that was in the mix. But we look at what they want for Jerry Jeudy, we know for a fact Joe Schoen ain't giving up a first-round pick for Jerry Jeudy. We know that for a fact. He's not giving up 2 second-round picks for Jerry Jeudy. We know that for a fact. So one thing I can say about Joe Schoen and what we have learned about him being a GM, he ain't overpaying for nothing. He's not. He's going to get you at what he thinks is the right price. And if you ain't cool with that, you can let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. And I hate to talk about that because Saquon Barkley is my favorite player in the league. He's the guy that I really, really like. He is, in my opinion, the best running back in the NFL. But Joe Schoen understands. He's coming from a regime where they didn't prioritize running backs. You think Devin Singletary is with the Houston Texans now. He's not even with the Buffalo Bills anymore. They just said, we're not even going to do that. We're going to draft James Cook, who I was butchering his name the whole time I was talking about him in the mock draft video. We're going to draft James Cook. We're going to start him on a lower price contract, on a rookie contract instead of extending you. You can go look at the Kansas City Chiefs with Mike Kafka, where he used to play. Well, he used the QB coach there. They said we got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We used the first pick on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's playing trash. What we're going to do? We're going to take Isaiah Pacheco in the mid rounds, and we're going to start him over you, and we're going to win a Super Bowl. So we see it all the time. So we know how the running back position is. It sucks to talk like this, but they have a short shelf life. And I don't want to call Saquon Barkley replaceable. I don't think you could just draft any guy and he could run for 1,300 yards and have an all-pro season. But we know the running back position is definitely easier to replace than other positions on the NFL roster. So when it's all said and done, though, I do think the Giants are going to get a deal done with Saquon. For how much, I think it's going to go with that $12 million. I think $12 million is the ceiling. It's a ceiling. And the deal that they had in place at the deadline, not the deadline, but at the bye week, it's off the table. It's off the table. Joe Schoen said, I took it off the table. We just seeing what these other running backs are getting. We're not doing that. So I think they're going to reset. They're going to renegotiate the deal. And when it's all said and done, it might take a long time. It's messy. It's already messy kind of already. But I think when it's all said and done, a deal done is going to get done with Saquon Barkley and the New York Giants. That's my opinion. I may be wrong. I may be right. We'll soon find out. Go ahead. Leave down in the comment section your thoughts on everything. Do you want Saquon Barkley back? Do you want to trade Saquon Barkley? See what, drop some mock trades down in the comment section. You might make a video about it. So yeah, go ahead if you can, if you want to. If you want a Saquon Barkley trade video, which I don't want to make, but we're just going to leave down in the comment section some of your trade scenarios dealing with Saquon Barkley. If you want a video on that, go ahead. Leave down in the comment section some of your mock trades for Saquon Barkley. But until then, it's been your boy Jay Dimes. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos that we dropped today. And until then, it's been your boy Jay Dimes, and we are out. Go Giants. Thanks for watching, and peace.